We're at TeamSport Sheffield again today, and I'll be trying some different racing lines, but obviously there's some drivers for some reason who like to drive into me.
What the f?
Anyway, let's get in this video. Hi, I'm Drayco Karting, and in this video, we'll be trying different racing lines and getting crashed into. Okay, the lights go green and let's go racing. So this guy's going really slow, so I took the opportunity to go on the outside and overtake him. And we exit with some good speed so we can make a gap so he can't gain on me as fast. And approaching this up ramp hairpin, I kinda do the wheel like that, like twist it really quick, then straighten up to like spin the rear end so I can get the rotation in. It takes me a couple of tries to get it, but I do get it. And I do back off here because I don't fancy touching that wall again, what happened last time. Now this guy does give a pretty good defense here, but come around this little hairpin here and I do find a nice little switchback, and then we go up the up ramp hairpin here. Okay, we come around this hairpin, I flick the wheel, I'm a bit slidey with it with the rear end, but it's alright. Then I try the same thing here, but I lose my back end a bit and I lose a lot of speed. And then someone decided to go in the top pits. I don't know why. And then that brings us to a red flag. We're making a lot of time up on the guy in front of us with that green light. I try and get some rotation in here and it kind of worked, so I made up a bit of time there. Came nice and tight through that hairpin. Then I brake a bit earlier on this up ramp hairpin and I get the inside line, and then we overtake him on the up ramp. And I look at the side of me, see if there's any close, then I slam that door straight shut on him. Then we've got some more back markers up here. This guy doesn't give a fight, but we come really good on this hairpin. I didn't use a flick method, but that was a really clean hairpin there. Then we flick on here, then we carry quite a bit of speed through there actually. That was pretty good. Then we started to gain some time on this guy in front of us. We came nice and clean through that hairpin there, then through that right hander and through the left hander here. We get the rotation in kinda, and we go really tight here so we can make up some time from the guy in front of us. Then we go really tight on this up ramp hairpin. We got the rotation in, but we sacrificed a bit of speed on there. We've got some back markers here. I go on the outside. I look side of me, I slammed the door straight shut on him so we can't get through. I came nice and tight on this little apex there. Then round this hairpin, make quite some time on the guy in front of us. Then we use a flick method again on here. Not the best, but it's alright. Nice and smooth through this hairpin here. That was probably the smoothest one I had all session. We've got some more back markers here. I try and go on the inside line, I go on the outside line, do the little switchback, and we go nice and tight through here. But obviously he bumps into me because he doesn't know what brakes are. Now some of straight shot on him there. We flick here, get the lovely rotation through on there. Then we go nice and tight through this little hairpin. Use a flick method on here, and that's pretty good. But we sacrifice a lot of speed, but hopefully we can get better with that in the future. Now coming around the hairpin, I used the flick method again, which worked really well that time. I'm really proud of that. We overtake this back marker. We use the flick method again on here. Wasn't the best, but I need to get the hang of it. Then we use the flip method again on here. This is really good on here because you can carry a lot of speed through like that. We've got a lot of back markers in front of us. Oh my goodness. We've got a bit of oversteer there, but we're going to really fight these guys here. Going really wide out that hairpin to get that rotation speed. Then we go through the inside. This guy brake checks me for some reason. but he didn't see me, so we come really, really good around this hairpin. We carry a lot more speed through this guy. This guy kind of pressed me into more, but it's alright. I'm chasing these two guys here. I'm going to come really tight down this hairpin. He brake checked me, so I had to brake, so I've sacrificed a bit of speed through there. And he didn't see me, so he almost pressed me into the wall. Then I followed this guy through, then we've passed that guy, now it's just me and him. He looks round, he knows I'm here, so he's going to play a good defense tactic here. I get a better entry and exit out of here than him. Come nice and smooth through here. I try and get the inside by braking a bit earlier, but it didn't work. So I try and do the flip method around here again, but I sacrificed a bit of speed because I did it wrong. But we're still on his tail. Then I gain a lot of time on here. Get the rotation in through here. I sacrificed a bit of speed for there because I did it wrong once again. Then we're going to come up to this up ramp hairpin here. And we're going to do the flip method again, and we got a way better entry than last time, but we sacrificed speed because I rear-ended him. I need to try my best bunny hopping things. Nice down here, nice and tight, but he brake checks me, so I need a brake again. I'm putting a lot of pressure on him, so hopefully he makes a mistake soon enough. We've been stuck behind this guy for a lap now, so I come around his hairpin really nice. He really spins out there, so I come around here. I'm in front of him, then I look to my shoulder and I slam that door straight shut on him to end that battle. Then we're coming down here, I do the flip method on here, kind of mess it up with the back marker in front of us. I overtake him on the inside, then I go on wide. Then I slam the door straight shut on this guy so he can't overtake me. We go around his right hander and then the left hander really nice. Get the rotation in here, beautiful rotation by the way there. And we come nice and tight through here, but I slid out there, so he's back on my tail, but I use the flick method again once again here. It weren't bad, but I lost the rear end, what caused a lot of speed loss. But we're going to floor it down here now. This was probably the best entry. Not a good exit, but that's probably the best one I had all session. But we had a lot of through here. We got another back marker in front of us. I go wide, and somehow I overtook him while going wide, so that was pretty good. I'm getting more back markers in front of us. I used the flip method again here. That was better than last time, but it still wasn't good. We got a back marker here. I gave him some space. Then I go on the inside, I do the dive bomb, which is pretty risky, but I do make it work. Get the rotation through there. Then we come nice and tight through this little apex. There's two back marks in front of us, use the flip method again here, and that was probably the smoothest flick thing I've had all session, which is pretty good. Bombing it down here, do the flip method here again, but I didn't do it early enough. Got these two guys in front of us. This guy loses it, so I go on outside. Then he cuts me off for some reason, so we follow him. He's lighter, so we obviously can get more speed. Just like this is pulling away from me. But this guy in front, he's got a very, very weird driving line, as you'll see in a minute. Now let's go back green and we're going to race him now. I'm going to try and sit behind him and do my best bunny hop impressions, but it doesn't work. I'm going on the inside, thank that guy for letting me through. And this guy's just disappeared in front because it's so light. Get an alright entry and exit out of there. I'm inside of him and he pushes me into the barrier. What a dick, honestly. That's the end of that session. Okay, now we're doing the brake checks. I passed and let's go into the track and race. and immediately exiting the pits, I noticed this is the kart with no brakes what I had last time. So I thought to myself, I can either go to the pits and waste session time, or get used to the kart and not use the brakes. And I did. I stayed on the track, because what you have to do with this kart, you have to pump the brakes twice to get pressure in the brakes and then they work. So I just kept this kart. And then let's go green and let's go racing. So behind this guy here, I used the flick method again to go around this hairpin, and it worked really well this time, so we made up a lot of time on the guy in front of us. He didn't look beside him and it went red. And he blames me for it. And the lights go green again and let's go racing. So this guy goes wide and lets me through. Try and get some rotation around here, and I think I got a bit of rotation there, which is really good, and I exit that double hairpin really well. Did another flick here. That was probably the best, and I mean the best hairpin and exit I got on that hairpin. That was so good. Then we overtake this guy here going 2 miles an hour. We're going nice and tight in here. That was really good as well. Really good lap here. Across the finish line just like that, and that is one of the best laps I had, other than the red lights. And the lights go green once again, and let's go racing. We get some nice rotation on here again, lovely. And we get a good exit out of there. I'm going to gain on the guy in front of us now. Good exit out there, and in front of me, he's called Thomas. He's one of my friends who I go karting with, and we're going to absolutely destroy him in this overtake. So we're going to gain on him quite a bit here. Going nice into this, but a bit wide. Go tight there, and we go really nice here. And we go for the switchback here and dived on. So to gain on this guy in front of us. I tried to do a switchback, but he braked too early, and I had to brake because I didn't want to spin him around and possibly get a black flag. So we're gaining on him here. I go for the outside overtake, which was really, really cool. Look at that. I'm going to take a nice hairpin here. I could have gotten a bit tighter on that hairpin, but we got past him. We overtake this guy with a bit of rotation. Look at that, that's so good. Then we get a nice exit out of there. We get a nice entry and exit out of that up ramp hairpin. Come on. Then we overtake this back marker, but he braked and he caused me to spin out, which was really annoying at the time, but it is what it is. It is a public session after all. And this marshal came running over to me, check if I was okay, and pushed me backwards, and we got back straight onto the race. And I'll give you one lap of me hot lapping, because this was probably one of my best laps on here.
Oh my god, so good climb. Let's go home. Yeah! Come on!
Okay, we're outside of this guy now. We go on outside. Somehow we overtake him on outside. We carry a lot of speed through. I go tight on here so I can close the door on him so we can't get past. There's a back mark in front of us, but we will get in front of him. Get that lovely rotation and grab a nice exit out of there. We have a nice entry and exit out of there. Then we overtake him on the up ramp. Then we floor it on here. Then we take it nice and tight on here. But the exit were okay. We went a bit wide mid, but that'll be alright. And bomb it down here, and we have a nice entry and exit out of this hairpin here. We're slowly but surely cashing onto the guy in front of us, but obviously we've got a yellow light, but I'm going to use that to my advantage, and I'm going to use that light to catch up to him. Just like this. I think he's taking walking pace too seriously here. The light goes green and we're going to race. He's in front of me, but we will get him. He absolutely loses it here. I don't know what his driving line is. It's so dangerous how he's driving, but he is only a kid, so I'll cut him some slack. But he puts me in the wall because he's just that person, isn't he? He's done that twice to me now. We come down here, lovely. Gain up quite a bit of time on him because he went wide. We've got back markers for days. This guy's going 2 miles an hour, so I'll give him a right whack on back. We're going to follow these guys. We're going to take this hairpin really nice here. He goes so slow through, so that makes it good so I can catch up to him. Right behind him now, we go through that hairpin nice. We gain quite a bit of time on him there. Going nice around this hairpin here. I give him a little bump on back because he braked. And they're both spun out, which caused me to lose a lot of speed and bog down the car. This guy's driving so dangerously here, as you can tell. He biked straight into me without looking. And then he finally almost overtakes him. Then the person in the pink suit, for some reason, turns straight into me.
What the hell? Oh.
So I'm right behind him here. Up the up ramp I get the advantage because of the weight advantage. Bomb it down here. He's slowing down so much, I don't know why. He almost loses his back end there. And I take this hairpin really nice, but obviously he brakes for some odd reason. Around this hairpin here. I don't know why he's driving like this for. He's very stuttery with his steering. He goes so wide there, it's almost spinning out. I need to try and overtake him at some point because I can't be staying behind him. Got this hairpin really nice. I don't know why he's defending so much. Got a back marker there who we're overtaking. Go down here. We had a very good entry and exit there. Around this hairpin and do the switchback on him. And we've got him out of the way finally. Take this hairpin really nice. Just like that. A bit of oversteer, but it is what it is. Come around here, we have another nice entry in here. A bit slidey like, but it'll be alright. Come around this hairpin here. That's probably the best hairpin on there I've ever taken. Got a back marker there who lets me through. And we're chasing this guy in front. Oh, it's the same kid again, lovely. Let me take him on the inside. Do my best bunny hop impressions. Just slam it down here just like that. the up ramp. Got to finish line just like that into the hairpin, which was really nice.